Yo, what's up, YouTube? Today we back with another video. We is currently live too. I haven't been live on the YouTube side in a minute, so this is gonna be a broadcast, and we're gonna make a few videos within it. Like I said, I'm pretty much trying to figure out the algorithm with YouTube. Like I said, I've been pretty much my first 2 weeks, I've been seeing a lot of growth, a lot of gains, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, the past 2 days, I've been seeing a decrease. I do want to see what's kind of stopping my content from getting pushed out. If it's a certain reason, something that I can fix myself, or if it's something that's on YouTube's end. Like I said, I think it's probably a mixture of both. But like I said, right now I'm just trying to figure it out for the most part. So I do got a couple video sources that we're gonna react to. We're gonna watch on YouTube. I'm gonna make a few videos out of these while we live over here on YouTube as well. Like I said, for the most part, it's gonna take probably gonna take about 2 hours on this live, and I am planning on going live on Twitch too. So make sure y'all tap in on the purple side, same username. I'm not trying for real, you know that. Other than that though, we're gonna watch a few videos over here. Make a we're gonna react to a few videos too before we get up off this live. So we probably gonna try to make this like 2 to 3 hours, something like that. Um, we gonna see, you know what I'm saying? Other than that though, we're gonna start with this video right here, the 2026 YouTube algorithm explained. And like I said, for the most part, I'm just trying to learn the algorithm, see what's going on and why.
You've been doing YouTube backwards.
What could potentially cause my videos to tank.
And honestly, most creators never figure this out. There are 3 mistakes that are killing
against you. It's actually your matchmaker. You can think of YouTube's algorithm.
Let me go back. Hold on.
If you feel like
because I was in the middle of watching it, I found out my mic was off, so I had to restart it.
You actually just might be making the wrong videos. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to work with this year's algorithm so it actually helps you grow this year as a creator. We got 7 points we're going to cover in this video. And the first is that the algorithm is not working against you. It's actually your matchmaker. You can think of YouTube's algorithm as honestly the world's greatest dating coach. It's constantly trying to set your videos up on the perfect blind date with the right viewer for that specific video. And they do this totally for free too. It's crazy. You don't have to pay for distribution of your content. YouTube is doing this all for you. It kind of reminds me of like the show on Netflix, that awful dating show, Love is Blind, that I highly do not recommend watching.
We do post a lot of shorts too, so tap in. Like I said, we're trying to get in the video side of it too.
Like 1,000%.
I've been dropping. I pretty much started off with shorts, but that could be a problem too.
There'd be no tears,
like he said,
no craziness, no chaos.
Pause, hold on. Like he just said, he did say the algorithm is your matchmaking. So you know what I'm saying? Like I said, for the most part, I kind of started off getting in the shorts, flooding with straight shorts. And I think it happened once I started switching over to longer videos. So I feel like when I switched over to longer videos, that's when I kind of seen like a decrease or tank. And for the most part, it's pretty much, like I said, it's probably not a personal problem on my end. It's probably just YouTube's algorithm trying to figure out who's interested in those type of videos that I'm uploading, for my, what's it called? For my more, I forgot what they call it. They got a lot of YouTube terms that I'm still learning myself, like the niche. I just found out what a niche was, and
because YouTube actually knows who's compatible. They're studying everything, clicks, comments, watch history, to make sure your content ends up with the right viewer and not some crazy person who nobody should ever end up with.
Anyways.
So when your videos
send that motherfucker to anybody. Send that motherfucker. If they click on the video, they click on it. They not forced to click on the video. That'd be the thing though. Like nobody's forced to click on the video. I understand what they're saying, but I see a lot of videos that I'm not interested in watching on my YouTube all the time.
Create the right kinds of videos that get seen by the right people. So our next tip is to focus on what we call the first audience. So these are the first people,
and they obviously not
your video.
You know what I'm saying? They send in my videos to people who drop hate comments all the time. Like,
it really does matter because your current viewers are going to teach the algorithm who your video is designed for. If your viewers get the opportunity to click on your video and watch, and they actually decide to stick around and watch a lot of that video, YouTube is going to expand the distribution of that video. And I'll show you here in our analytics, we can literally see this. If a video performs well, you'll see all the positive green arrows pointing upwards, which is a great sign. And YouTube will give you a specific notification that simply says, great work, your views are up right here for this video. They're up 88%. More subscribers are choosing to watch the video. They're watching longer than usual too. That's helping to increase its reach on YouTube recommendations. And then the inverse is also true. If subscribers choose not to click on your video, you can see this video underperformed for us, underperformed our average. It only did about a couple thousand views in the first 24 hours. It says subscribers of your channel are showing less interest in this video, contributing to 69%.
So I think actually deleting those videos would help. Craig, some people say that don't delete them, but I think deleting them probably would help.
Of videos over and over again. Will I not be able to just experiment with different formats or ideas? I get that concern. And I feel like the answer is sort of like yes and no. Yes, you should always be thinking about serving your audience anytime you make a video. Who are the first people who have the opportunity to watch? And are they going to click on this video and even be interested at all? So yeah, you want to be thinking about that. But no, it's not going to pigeonhole you fully. There's so many great formats and creative ideas you can experiment with. You could try reaction style videos, vlogging, long form podcast, lifestyle. So there's endless possibility in content formats you can explore. But generally, yes, you do want to come back to thinking about how can I serve my core audience and my core viewers the best, because that's going to help increase the overall distribution.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible. Where vibe coding meets drag and drop freedom. We'll see about that. All right, let me try to make up a site to sell some like theoretical kombucha. Make me a site about kombucha. Make it look nice and pretty.
Of the YouTube algorithm. Now, our next tip is to find outliers that already exist on YouTube. And maybe this is content of your own that you've already posted that outperformed and did really well. Or you could look at somebody else's content. And a little phrase we often use here is that success leaves clues and make part twos. So if you have successful content, or if others are making successful videos in your respective niche that are getting really broad appeal in your niche, and a lot of people are resonating with that content, you want to study what's working with those types of videos and then use those as references to build your own content. Now, one of my favorite tools to use for finding outliers is vidIQ. They're a longtime partner of this channel. And if you want to get started for as cheap as $1, you can click the link down in the description below to get started with vidIQ. But check out this interface here. If I go over to this Discover tab, right now I'm on Outliers. And so this is going to filter some of the best performing pieces of content on the platform right now and generate an outlier score for that video. So here's a video by Katie Steckley. She makes awesome content for creators. And this is a 50x outlier on her channel. If I click this, I can expand it and get more information. She got 583,000 views on a video posted a year ago. This is a 50x outlier. So it's performing 50 times better than most of the content on our channel. So this tells you that there's demand for this like free video editing software for YouTubers. So we could spin this for ourselves. What if we did a video that was like top 5 best free video editing softwares for creators and YouTubers in 2026? That could be a great video. And there's proven verifiable demand for this content because Katie's video did over 500,000 views in just over a year. So clearly this would be a great outlier that we could use as inspiration for our own content. We can also add filters to videos. So if I went like best Sony camera, for example, I could filter. I'm searching for outliers within the last, let's say 6 months. And maybe we want an outlier score of at least 5 to 6x on their channel.
What's the
and
word,
a subscriber range of less than a million
I was over there sharing my stream and shit.
Massive channels on this. So we're seeing like smaller channels.
Yeah, we on a tool with it today. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So here's like a 15x outlier. Here's one right here, and we actually just
patch me, brother. They trying to patch me.
17 Pro, best iPhone camera settings. So this is a 10x.
Oh yeah, brother, live on the red side. Let's get it, my boy Don in the building. He's funny as hell.
Way to find verifiable videos
Don is crazy.
Niche that have current demand. Our fourth tip is to
Outside
think about building
you know that? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They gave me a little chill week on them. I ain't gonna lie.
So you want to think
they do got them out later on. They had them on
like a playlist.
I woke up at like overnight. It was dry overnight though, so I said, "Fuck it." I worked on a little bit of content.
Video that somebody would want to watch.
I ain't gonna lie though.
I make this current one that I'm working on.
I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying?
We'll make
what's
a video
going on. Like I said, I ain't gonna let it discourage me though. I'm gonna keep posting. But like I said, a lot of my videos been tanking, as y'all can see. Some of my videos been kind of ain't getting no attention. You know what I'm saying? I feel like outside of the people who like go to my channel daily, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to y'all. My community, you feel me, who I pretty much already had from my other social. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I feel like yeah, I feel like they trying to get me out of the algorithm. I think they already kicked me out the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? But look, brother, since then I've been doing some testing. I uploaded a few videos with no description. So I see that descriptions is not what's causing that problem. because I uploaded some without the description. I'm like, I'm uploading all these videos with descriptions and tags, and they still tanking. You feel me? So I uploaded another one, a couple of them with no description, and they end up getting views. But I feel like that don't really matter as long as the title kind of related to it. So the title do gotta be similar. I think thumbnails too. So I feel like I uploaded a video that it was like I uploaded it in the dark, and you couldn't really see it. Like I was doing a green screen, so you couldn't really see my face for real. And then it was like kind of sketchy. So I think that was a video that was like stopping my video from stopping all of my videos from getting pushed out. Cause like ever since I uploaded that one, I started seeing a decrease in a lot of videos after that. I went back and deleted them. You know what I'm saying? I seen people saying like you don't delete them and stuff like that. Man, I went back and deleted them shits. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Everything I did last night flopping, yeah. See everything I did last night, this morning. And I see you got a couple videos that hit 1,000 though. You got the 2 Phantom joints that hit 1,000. They might be at 2,000 now. So like I said, keep doing your thing though, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I know the Phantom joints, one Phantom is a popular star. I think anybody reacts to Phantom clips, but like I said, I think you would definitely do see a good performance reacted to Phantom's clips. But yeah, like I said, for the most part, we is gonna start going live over here more. I feel like this way you can naturally build watch hours like live, and it'll still count after too. I don't really know how it works, so like I said, I'm gonna start getting into more YouTube lives too. Because right now we falling way behind at what it's looking like. We falling way behind on our 90 days to YouTube partner. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I thought the restrictions was easier than it sounded, but they not really counting everything as public views. They not counting everything as watch hours. So I don't really know how that work, but for the most part, I'm gonna put in the hours. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all, like I said, y'all can't collect watch hours if I ain't got enough videos and enough live. You know what I'm saying, for y'all to watch. So I'm a 24 hours YouTube stream. You feel me? 24-hour YouTube stream. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna do no 24-hour though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, without the music on the YouTube, I do gotta kind of see what I can and can't do on here too before I get to getting that comfortable on YouTube. But like I said, for the most part, I know I can do reaction videos, things like that. I do plan on dropping a few more videos. I uploaded the 2 videos I had. I uploaded one last night, and I think I uploaded one early this morning. 2 new videos just so I can put something out. And like I said, we're gonna create more live doing this live right here. The last night Phantom I did hit 2.4K. See? You know what I'm saying? 2.4K on that bitch. And I think when I seen it, it was yesterday morning. It was at 1.2K. I like went to a few streams. I came back like an hour or two later. That bitch was at 1.4K. You feel me? Like I said, them streamer clips, them little viral clips and rappers, you know what I'm saying, beef that's going on and shit like that. That's what a lot of people just searching up, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of videos that kind of got pushed out to the algorithm was because of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of trying to stay focused on what's trending, who trending, you know what I'm saying, as streamers, rappers, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, how to grow as a streamer. I'm not too worried about all of that for the most part. My main thing is how to grow as a streamer. So I do want to upload more videos based on that. Like I said, it's not tutorial videos. It's pretty much me learning with them. And I forgot I was in the middle of a recording too. So we actually in the middle of recording a video. So there's gonna be one separate video too. But like I said, for the most part, yeah, this video, I guess this first video recreating is pretty much explaining, not explaining, but trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much notifying my community that I'm gonna be going live more on YouTube. Because I was pushing for the short views at first. And I don't know how they really work those short views, the public views. So like I said, I'm kind of falling behind on the 90-day grind to partner. I don't expect it to happen in 90 days, but I did, you know what I'm saying? Feel like it's possible. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of still want to, even like I said, I ain't gonna let this discourage me. I'm gonna still try to see if it's possible. I'm gonna try to switch up different ways. I don't want to switch nothing up too much. I'm gonna definitely stay within my niche though. Which is pretty much, like I said, streamers, content, celebrities in general, you know what I'm saying? Any celebrities. It ain't got to necessarily be rappers, you know what I'm saying? Be NBA players or whatever the case may be. But like I said, things that's trending, you know what I'm saying, in the real world. And then also how to grow in the streaming world too. So like I said, we gonna actually make this a separate video right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna make that a separate video, and I'm gonna do a few reaction videos after that. So this is pretty much like, you know, the intro. Pretty much letting everybody know that we will be on this YouTube live. So if y'all have made it to this video, y'all made it this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. I do got a playlist too for anybody. Over here, I got a playlist too. It's with all my I don't even think it include all my videos. It only let me add 30 videos. I might have to find a way to include the rest, but yeah, y'all can definitely tap in. I got a playlist up on my YouTube channel. And if y'all want to help build watch time, it's called, I think, Help Watch Time or something. It's my only playlist. It say help with watch hours. 30 videos, most of them shorts. I'm gonna see if it's a way that I can, because I got 135 videos. So I don't know if I can add all of them or what, but I see it's a mixture of shorts and actual videos. So like I said, if y'all do want to help with watch hours, definitely check that one out too. Other than that, we'll see y'all in the next video. We out.